Alright, everybody, we are back very soon because we have a very strong tornado on the ground right now. This tornado is right now near. Here, let me go and bring it up on your screen. Right now, this tornado is in North Carolina, right? This is near Henderson. We have a very large debris signature with this tornado. As you can see, this has been on the ground for several minutes, actually, but the debris swath with this thing is absolutely massive, alright? So this ripped right through Rocky Ford, North Carolina. It is continuing to grow its debris signature here, which is not good, alright? If we take a look at this, we can see that we have got a massive debris ball. Again, the swath of debris here is close to 3 miles wide, which does not mean the tornado is 3 miles wide, obviously, but that does mean that the area of debris that this thing is lifting up is. So, Bobbitt, you have to run to your safe spot. Gil, you have to run to your safe spot. Gilberg, you have to go. Henderson, Willow Oaks, Floyton Crossroads, you guys have got to get there now. This is a very damaging tornado. Obviously, this is a radar-confirmed tornado here, but again, we know it's on the ground. Very massive debris signature right now. Maybe even some sort of uptick in the precipitation values here on reflectivity because of this debris. So, again, this is an absolutely massive tornado. It has already knocked out power here, it looks like, in portions of Franklin County. Damage to trees. Sorry, that was a tornado this morning, so this is actually the second tornado in this area today. And there we go. Right, they did update that tornado warning. I was thinking it was going to go PDS, but it did not. However, it is still an observed. Again, this is a confirmed tornado on the ground now. This is, again, approaching Henderson, North Carolina. So if you're in this area, we need you to seek shelter immediately. Do not wait, because the debris swath with this thing is very large, and debris could start falling out of the sky before the tornado even gets there, and that's the way that people get hurt in this situation, alright? So get to your safe spot. This also could be a rain-wrapped tornado, so don't go outside and try to look for this thing. It could be shielded by heavy rainfall. Just get to your safe spot. Again, a very damaging tornado now on the ground, approaching Henderson, North Carolina. An absolutely massive debris ball. On the correlation coefficient values. Even if we take a look at the vertically integrated liquid, we could probably see that there. Let's see. Does that want to load? I guess this is an old scan. Okay, so this was before the tornado touchdown. Alright, but again, obviously a very strong tornado there, so let me go and get stream chat up. Again, we literally just ended stream, so if I knew I was going to be back so soon, I would not have done that, but, you know, what can you do? Oh my goodness, guys. I mean, this is a massive debris field here. Again, if you are in this area, you need to run to your tornado safe spot. Again, the lowest floor of a building, in the middle of a building, away from windows. You gotta hunker down, alright? This is a very serious tornado. Over Bobbitt. Again, now approaching Floyton Crossroads. Again, this is a significant tornado. This is very strong. Very strong. This is insane. I mean, look at this debris. We're talking about, again, a 3-mile wide debris ball with this. 3-mile wide debris ball. There's debris raining in Bobbitt, most likely. Maybe some debris raining in Kittrell, even. Maybe soon it'll be up towards the Gill and Floyton Crossroads area. Again, this is a significant tornado producing potentially devastating damage right now. Approaching Henderson, North Carolina. So again, we need you to hunker down if you're in Henderson. We need you to get to that safe spot as soon as possible. This is an extremely dangerous tornado. Again, I don't know why this is not a PDS tornado yet. This definitely deserves PDS. Again, this is a dangerous situation. Massive debris signature. Yeah, I know. I know. It went right through Rocky Ford. I'm aware. Again, they took a direct hit from that tornado. Now, luckily, this isn't really a town. It's just a road. But there are a ton of homes on this road. I mean, this is a very populated area. Again, if you're just now tuning in, very strong tornado on the ground near Bobbitt, North Carolina. This is a significant tornado heading for the west side of Henderson. This is terrible. An extremely significant tornado right now on the ground, guys. You gonna check Google Earth and give updates? Alright. Sometimes they have the names out here, Sam, even if it is just a road. They do have that sometimes on not just Raider Omega's map, but all sorts of maps. But yeah, I mean, Kevin, this is definitely a very populated area. So again, extremely significant tornado on the ground right now. The velocities don't even look that impressive. I mean, it looks like broad circulation, but this is evident that we have a ton of debris in the atmosphere. What's up, Roman? Oh my gosh, dude. I mean, it's huge. And we do have a new tornado warning now for Isle of White County and Suffolk County, Virginia. Seek shelter immediately. I know this is like the 50th tornado warning you've been under today, but what's up, Tampa Air? Give me just a second, everybody. Okay. So, again, if you're just not tuning in, very strong tornado on the ground approaching Henderson, North Carolina. Again, if you're in this area, you need to get to your safe spot. It looks like the debris field may be becoming a little bit less significant. This tornado may be occluding, however, there is still a ton of debris in the atmosphere. So, again, we need you to treat this just like a tornado is still on the ground. Again, from Gill to Floydton Crossroads, we have a massive debris field, and we do now have, what was that? I saw an update to some sort of warning. I don't know. Was it the special weather statement? No. Yeah, I mean, there are a ton of homes out here, Kevin. I mean, again, very significantly populated area. And very damaging tornado. 1,000%. So again, kind of surprised that didn't go PDS, but what's up, Weather Tracker plus Supervisor? There's not a PDS. That is false information. You know, some people that live in North Carolina, unfortunately, don't have their phone number. Yeah, I mean, again, we've had several tornadoes rip through North Carolina today, obviously devastating flash flooding. So, again, if you have any way to get a hold of any folks that you know out there, make sure to do so. Because, again, this is not the first one. Earlier this morning, we had several very strong tornadoes. But this one, again, the main thing was just how significant that debris was. That was insane. You think that might be debris falling on the north and the actual tornado on the south? I think it's all debris. I think what's happening is it kind of got split up. I think the middle of the debris field, maybe all the debris fell out of the air. But, again, either way, I mean, significant stuff going on right now. I don't think the tornado's on the ground anymore, because the rotation, obviously, is all the way up here near Henderson now, but the debris is way back towards Highway 1. So the chance that the tornado is still on the ground is quite low, actually. So let's go back over here to Smithfield. Again, this is in Virginia. Broad rotation. I know the warning is still observed, but that doesn't mean it's on the ground. see here. We could have actually had a brief tornado here near Red Top, Virginia. That's definitely a possibility. We may have had some sort of debris signature on the correlation coefficient. But, okay, so still some debris falling out of the atmosphere here. So again, if you're in Floydton Crossroads, make sure you're getting to your safe spot. There was never a PDS tornado warning, guys. Stop. Yeah, I mean, it could have been a wedge. I haven't seen any photos yet, though, so I'm not going to say that. So again, a lot of debris there. About a 2-mile wide swath of debris still. So again, if you're just not tuning in, we did just have a strong tornado potentially rip through Rocky Ford and Bobbitt in North Carolina. Still have debris falling out of the atmosphere near Floydton Crossroads, so seek shelter immediately. And we got a ton of debris fall out here, so all those blues and greens that you're seeing, that's your debris. Okay. Sorry I've been silent. Again, just not much to say. Again, strong tornado did just rip through Vance County. As well as Franklin County. Again, that's definitely, obviously, just terrible what just happened there. And again, we could see another tornado touchdown with that. So if you're in that tornado warning, again, make sure that you are getting to your safe spot immediately. Yeah, this is just insane. Again, please do like the stream. That helps spread the word out to more people. And again, potentially people that need this information here. If they're in the areas getting hit, or if they know anybody in the areas that are getting hit, obviously that helps. So. Like, I saw a tornado was on the ground, and I wasn't going to go live until I saw that it was really that strong. Look at this. We got a little storm here near Morven and Valdosta, Georgia. Capable of producing some 60-mile-an-hour damaging wind gusts. That's not a hook echo. It's a cell merger. But interesting look to it. So if you're in that area, make sure you're getting indoors immediately, especially the north of Valdosta. And that does have a severe thunderstorm warning. So again, still some broad rotation there on the southwest side of Henderson. Okay, not anymore. So again, I mean, this pocket of rotation here looks to be broad but strong. We'll put it that way. So we'll watch it nearing Smithfield. Maybe some more rotation trying to get going near Suffolk. So we may have another, I know you guys don't want to hear this, but we may get another tornado warning in this little band of tornado warnings that we've had. I don't know, it looks to be a little less impressive though now, so. How did storm relative velocity look? Let's check it out. It's pretty tight, but again, nothing too crazy. Nothing insane. Again, the reason we kept saying strong tornado, strong tornado, strong tornado over and over again is because that amount of debris that gets picked up, or that got picked up rather, that does not happen very often. And whenever it does happen, it means there is a serious situation ongoing. And it's not just how big the debris signature was, but look at how deep it was. Especially whenever it was around Rocky Ford. Look at that. That is indicative of, like, you know, stones, bricks, maybe even getting picked up by this thing and thrown into the air. That was definitely a significant tornado. I don't know. I think the 3 a.m. tornado was probably still more significant. Feels weird to call it that, but that's what it was. Didn't really hit any towns directly head on, so we can't call it any town named tornado. But, again, I mean, if you're in Henderson, it may not even be raining if you're on a certain portion of town, but there was just a very strong tornado near you. And still a little bit of debris there, it looks like, near Watkins and Country Place, so make sure you're staying in your safe spot. They did 6 seconds ago just continue this tornado warning. They're still saying confirmed. I'm not seeing anything, though, that would confirm this. They're saying radar confirmed. I'm not seeing how they're confirming that at this point. Again, there's a little bit of debris fallout, so that may be why they still have that tag on there, but hopefully that leaves soon. Alright. So, again, if you're just not tuning in, we are watching tornado warnings across portions of North Carolina and Virginia. We did just have a significant tornado rip through Rocky Ford, North Carolina. And when I say significant, I mean very, very strong. Massive debris ball. Alrighty. Trying to change the stream title here. And now that we're done with that, though, we may honestly not be live for that much longer. Just nothing else to talk about at the moment. At the momento. Alrighty. Okay. So, I don't think that the North Carolina one looks that impressive anymore. Virginia, I'd still watch here for a little bit. We may see some sort of spin-up tornado with that, but to me, it looks like it shouldn't produce a tornado. Again, that could change, but as of right now, I'm not seeing anything indicative of an ongoing or imminent tornado. Again, some sort of inflow going into that storm there, but it's just not that impressive. It's quite broad. It's pretty strong, but again, if it doesn't tighten up, it's not going to do anything. But continue to stay in that tornado safe spot just in case if you're in Smithfield, because this is coming right into town, so I'd watch out. You know, but if that doesn't produce anytime soon, we'll probably end off here. I am not Sam. Yeah, it'll definitely be significant damage Well, considering we had that much debris in the atmosphere, it definitely was significant. So. Alrighty. Just trying to fix up a couple of things here. Okay, sorry. I know I keep saying okay and oh, give me just a second, but I'm not sure what word that would be, Sam. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it stinks, Kevin. I'm sorry. New tornado warning, by the way. That is now in effect for Spring Hope and Bunn, North Carolina. This area got nearly hit by the tornado this morning that was significant, so look out. Or one of the ones that was significant. Yeah, it was probably rain wrapped as well, so. Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt about it. That was a very deep CC drop. And, again, we got more rotation approaching that area, so. Again, Rocky Ford, you're not in this new tornado warning, but if this rotation continues, you're going to be. So don't let your guard down. I mean, these areas are just getting hit over and over and over again. It's awful, but. Anyway. Deep CC is probably, unfortunately, people's homes and belongings and shingles. Yeah, very true. Hello, Tampa Air. So, again, I mean, that was crazy. Very, very sad stuff. Alright. So, I think if we don't see any pickup here, we're going to end off the stream here soon. Yeah, that's all we can do. All we can do is hope and pray. that it was not as bad as it looked, but unfortunately, it's looks like it was very significant. So, I mean, the problem with the hurricanes this year has not been, storm surge or destructive winds or flooding rains, or the biggest problem anyway. The biggest problem has been these deadly tornadoes. I mean, it's been crazy, at least here in the United States. In the US of A. So again, for anybody just now tuning in, we are watching tornado warnings all across portions of North Carolina and Virginia right now. They keep coming out and out and out. Tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. this evening. So if you're new here, be sure to like and subscribe. It helps push this stream out to more people that need this information. And it also helps support the channel. So it would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, I think that Rocky Ford definitely got a pretty hard hit there. So it's quite unfortunate. Nobody thinks about, tornadoes during these hurricane events, but sometimes they end up being the most significant thing. They really do. Again, we had multiple PDS tornadoes last night. We just had a strong tornado, most likely. And again, it's hitting the same spots over and over again. The very least, the same general areas. It does not have debris at this point now. I just realized the title still says strong tornado on the ground. I need to fix that. Wow, so rotation tightening up once more near Smithfield. If that does have a tornado with it, it would be on the west side of Smithfield right now, approaching SEPTA. So seek shelter immediately. Again, if you are included in this tornado warning and you haven't done so already, you need to get to the lowest floor of a building, in the middle of that building, and away from windows, obviously, being one of the number one things. And if you're in a mobile home, you need to get out, find a more substantial shelter. If you can't, or you don't have time, you need to lie flat in a ditch. It's a last minute or a last resort option, but mobile homes are genuinely the worst place possible to be during tornadoes. It's better to be outside than in a mobile home, because mobile homes really provide you no protection at all, and then there's debris all inside of your mobile home that could get picked up. And again, if there's windows in that thing, I mean, then that is obviously even worse. But again, rotation tightening up east of SEPTA. We'll stay live here for at least a little bit longer, covering this. So eventually this will be heading towards Moonlight and Poolsville, but right now it's near SEPTA. Right near the intersection of Mill Swamp Road and Warren Mills Road, likely now closer to the intersection of Mill Swamp Road and Bethany Church Road. Approaching this area here, northeast of SEPTA. Yeah, same. Same. SEPTA is another thing that doesn't actually look like a town here. It looks like a little community. But, I doubt we're going to see any information about that, Sam, since there's obviously other very significant things ongoing right now that even if things did come out about it, it'd probably be hard to find. So, and again, it was a rain-wrapped tornado, so there's probably not any photos. We've had more significant tornadoes today, so people are probably would rather talk about that and just all sorts of stuff. But Again, now what we need to do is focus on the here and now. We do have a, again, tornado warning and potential tornado on the ground northeast of SEPTA, Virginia. This is strong rotation. If we take a look at the storm relative velocities, I bet they're pretty crazy. Yeah. I mean, it's getting tight. You're talking damage. Yeah, that makes sense. So again, another potentially significant tornado trying to develop now in Virginia. So, again, the reds are your winds going away from the radar, the greens are your winds going towards the radar. So it looks like weaker rotation now. We could see this try and recycle though, so do not let your guard down and stay in that tornado safe spot, obviously. Yeah, we're waiting to see for debris to pop up in that area, really, if we wanted to confirm that. The tornado warning in North Carolina isn't that significant anymore, Sam. Broad rotation. Stay in your safe spot, obviously, but I really doubt that's going to produce. Which is good, because this area just got hit. And obviously, we wouldn't want it to produce anyway, but I will say it does have a pretty impressive look on reflectivity. The hook echo's clearly there and everything. So, we'll watch it for sure, obviously, but again, more concerned about a Virginia storm, for sure, 100%. So again, now that rotation being southeast of Moonlight, Virginia, going to be approaching Moonlight. It's going to cross Burwells Bay Road. If you know this area, you know what I'm talking about. Near the intersection of Burwells Bay Road and Moonlight Road. Actually, it's probably going to be off to the east of there. Right over Highway 621 is where it's going to cross. It's going to go near Genovar and Poolsville, as well as Highgate and California Crossroads in Virginia over the next several minutes. So if you're in those areas, make sure you are staying prepared and weather aware. Again, seek shelter immediately if you are in Isle of Wight County in Virginia, on the northeast, or kind of the north central portion of the county. And there we go. New tornado warning just issued for that storm. North central Isle of Wight County, southwestern James City County, and northeastern Surry counties in southeastern Virginia. You need to seek shelter immediately on the lowest floor of a sturdy building and away from windows. Puts us up to 3 tornado warnings now. And we may see another supercell down here try to develop as well near Chuckatuck and do the same thing. Wow. Strong rotation now near Moonlight, Virginia. For sure. That is going to try and produce a tornado. That's, yeah, wow. It's pretty significant. And now we have another tornado warning for Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Seek shelter immediately. Also includes Sharpsburg and Elm City. This is getting kind of wild. There's a spectrum width on it. Let's check that out. Oh, yep. Yeah, that's significant. So again, we'd be watching for a tornado right in there. Seems a bit weaker now on the new velocity scan, but still something to watch, obviously. And again, heading for California Crossroads over the next several minutes here. What's going on with that special marine warning? That is a weird polygon. Can't even see the edge of it because it connects to the tornado warning polygon. Alrighty. Yeah, this is definitely crazy. No doubt about it. Check up on Arizona real quick. Nothing crazy. Just beneficial rainfall, really. Obviously, it gets very dry out there, especially during the summertime, but all year round, really. Gets all dried out and nasty. So again, if you're just not tuning in, I know we have a lot of people just not tuning in. We have got 4 tornado warnings right now across portions of Virginia and North Carolina. Now 3 tornado warnings. But we're tracking these as we have been seeing strong tornadoes over the past several hours here develop and cause devastation across communities. So if you know anybody out here, make sure to send this stream, like, and subscribe to help get the message out. Helps push this stream into the algorithm. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not super concerned about the Virginia storm anymore, though, Kevin. If you look at the new velocity scan, not super impressive. And nothing else is really indicative that it's going to produce a tornado at this point. I don't think it will. I really doubt it'll drop at this point. What's up, Andy? Okay, we'll watch if it recycles, but for right now, it doesn't look like a tornado is imminent with this storm anymore. Near Rushmere. And we'll be watching right in that little area there south of Poolsville if there were to be a tornado. Again, flooding is the main thing from this point forward, though. We have a flash flood warning in effect for 43 hours here in Bennettsville, South Carolina. Because these dam failures are very possible in several areas. What you were least expecting. A few broad areas near Grifton. Let's check it out. Yeah, oh, that was a bad circle. Something trying to get gun there. Meant to put it like this. I doubt it's going to do anything in the near term, though. Especially because it's not, at this point, it's not a very discrete environment. And again, that may change, but right now it's not looking like that's going to produce anytime soon. we'll keep watch of that. They're heading for California Crossroads. Again, Debbie, likely not even a tropical storm anymore. At last check a few hours ago, it was 1 mile per hour above the needed criteria for a tropical storm. Next update, it'll probably not be a tropical storm anymore. Again, that new update should come out in about 40 minutes. Amelia, do not worry, it's not going to do something like this and beeline for Hawaii. The chances that this makes it much longer as even a tropical depression are very low. Yeah, that's probably true. That's very true, Sam. I would keep going, but I do have some things to do today, so. Look at this, though. This hook guy goes impressive with this storm here. Not really rotating that impressively, though, funnily enough. Yeah, nothing out of Rocky Ford still that we know about. After a strong tornado rip through. Oh my goodness. I'm kinda tired. Yeah, we did have a wedge tornado yesterday, which is crazy. That's not even talking about the ones that happened last night. So. So again, sorry I'm being so boring. Just nothing much to say other than what I've been saying. So if we get another tornado in Franklin County, that would not be good because that'd be like the third, maybe even fourth or fifth one, but third confirmed one, I believe. It's at least third. We'll say that. I don't know if there's been others confirmed or not, but obviously we just had one, and then we had one earlier this morning too, so. But it's very possible we had one in that area last night, or really any time over the past couple of days. It's been crazy. And Debbie's going to become a much faster moving system soon. I know it's been moving pretty slow, but soon, I mean, it's just going to start racing off to the north and the east here. And it's gonna, again, make that tornado threat jump quite a ways north tomorrow. So South Carolina, North Carolina, I mean, you guys have been getting battered for days and days on end with flooding and tornadoes. Soon that threat should hopefully go to the far north of you. Far north. We're talking New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Maryland, Delaware. This risk right now does not include New York City. Sorry, the risk is in New York City for tomorrow, but that's just the marginal, not the slight. Alright, so new tornado warning now. No, it's not. What am I talking about? Vince Welty's on this storm. But I do think that we're getting off our live stream here, because again, I have stuff to do. So I want to thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully we don't have to go live anymore today, because again, I'm going to be busy from now until pretty much 9 p.m. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.